Don't let the Christmas trees and the ornaments in some stores fool you. Halloween is still ahead of us. There's a lot to enjoy with the holiday, but that's not what we're talking about this Momaha Monday. Instead, the question is, what bugs you? Welcome back, bloggers Danielle Herzog, Josie Loza, and Tunette Powell. Good to see the three of you this morning.
Good to see you.
I'm looking forward to this discussion because I can only imagine what the three of you are thinking right now. But what can't you stand about Halloween? Danielle, I want to start with you.
Adults that trick-or-treat.
Adult trick-or-treaters?
Adult trick-or-treaters, like the trick-or-treater that came last year in a sports bra and a diaper and had a bag with her kids, her own bag for the mystery baby in the car.
Oh, Josie, do you see these adult trick-or-treaters come?
For me, it's the teens that don't even dress up. I mean, they're just there with their pillow sack and they're for the goodies. So that bugs me.
And maybe put a little paint on their face or
yeah, not even.
And tell me what you do to them.
So
what do you, I heard this is,
this is awesome.
This is where you don't give them candy.
I don't. I have a roll of stickers, and it's usually gold stars or Happy Halloween, and I will just say A for effort, here's your gold star, that's it.
You put gold star, do you put the sticker on their shirt?
Well, I'll give it to them. Oftentimes
they
they just kind of look at me like,
pop it right on there?
yeah.
Tunette, how about you?
Well, sadly to say, I used to be one of those teens.
You did? You were a late trick-or-treater? How old, Tunette, how old were you when you were trick-or-treating? When did you give it up?
I stopped at 15. I did. And I remember forgetting, I got out of basketball practice and I ran over and I, went to a few houses and I felt like I was a little too old. So I stopped. But my brother went well into his high school years, all the way through senior year, and he didn't dress up. So I'm like a little embarrassed as I sit over here.
So how old do you feel now is too old to be trick-or-treating?
Well, I guess it depends because last Halloween, my kids went trick-or-treating with some teenagers, and they took them, and so they were 13 and 14. I think if you have little kids with you, it's okay.
Okay. All right, Danielle, how about you? Well,
you gotta dress
up,
Okay.
though, right?
I'm like anti-dress up, so I don't dress up.
You know what?
Man.
The masks. That's another thing that freaks me out.
That would freak
no,
me
the
out.
freak out. The masks that are
scary
now
mask.
bloody and
Oh,
scary
yes,
I
looking.
don't like
and,
that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
don't
hate
like
those.
that.
Okay, that's
We
okay.
had to, my kids were so terrified handing out candy a few years ago that anyone who came up, if they wanted a piece of candy, they had to show us that they were really a regular person.
Really?
Yes, because they were
think they were
so
a monster?
terrified.
Yeah, did you think that they were really
Me,
made that
my
way?
kids. But yes, they were so scared, and so my daughter would say, "Could we see that you're a person underneath there?" Because they've gotten creepier. It used to just
have
be a
gotten
hockey
creepier.
mask.
They get crazy. When you take especially the little kids, manners is always really important on Halloween. How do you express that to your kids, and how do you make sure that they're saying please and thank you?
Right. I think I just shove them and say, "What do you say?
Yeah.
What do you say?"
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of trick or treat.
Yeah, the kids are kind of nervous. They're like
Nervous.
strangers.
Yeah.
They're
Well,
And
it
that's
is,
a tongue twister. I mean, to say trick or treat sometimes for the little ones. So I'll just say Happy Halloween and then, move on.
And it goes against what we teach them. Like, they're not supposed to go knock on strangers' doors and take candy from them. So I think that kids sometimes are a little conflicted, like, this is okay to
But
just
does it bother you when some of the kids aren't using their manners, or they're rude, or maybe they're just nervous? I don't know. What do you think about
I don't think I've ever had real rude. They'll just kind of stand there and not know what to do and just
a
look
little
at you.
scared.
So.
Yeah, just.
Yeah.
Oh,
a little
see,
timid.
we've had rude ones. I'm with you. We've had the kids that
Where
just
did you
shove
live?
them. I know.
We've had some rude ones.
No, but
Yeah.
we get
Craziness.
buckets and buckets of trick-or-treaters. I mean, we go through like 7 bags of huge candy. And, but I think the hardest part to me is we one time had someone say, like, can I use your bathroom? Can I have a bottled water? Can I, and you're, yes, and you're conflicted, like, well, I don't want you to go to the bathroom in your pants,
Or
but.
in your yard. Yeah.
Yes,
That's
yeah.
a good question. The thing I don't like about Halloween is all the candy that my kids bring home the next day. And what I've encouraged them to do is just eat as much as you want the first day or two, and then I toss it. What do you guys do? What do you do?
I bag them. I let them
save
pick
'em?
out their candies. I'll bag some of them, and then we'll like re-gift them to aunties and uncles and say, here's a little candy basket. Just so that way it's like, here, rotten your teeth out now.
Right.
There you go.
I just eat it with wine.
You do. Well,
Yeah. I just, at late at night, I'm just eating it away with a little glass of wine.
on Halloween
and
or every night after?
every night
Just
after for a while.
Tunette, how
Yeah,
about
my
you?
kids are really young. They're 5 and 3, so after that first night, they don't get as much. We might give them a few,
Yeah.
and then I just hide it.
Yes.
And then after that, it's too, it's been sitting there for a while, throw it away.
Then they forget
about it.
They do.
So I do.
But I was talking to a dentist friend of mine. He said better just to let him have it in one night or 2 nights rather than to eat candy for a little
Progressively.
bit every night for a month or 2.
Well, you always see the worst candy anyway in the bottom of the bowl. Like it's always Jolly Ranchers or
Yeah,
something
exactly.
like that. Like it's
It gets
never the
picked
Reese's
over.
peanut butter cups are gone. They're
Yeah.
the first night or 2.
Yeah.
It's always the worst.
That's
anyway.
because I'm picking them out.
Yes.
And the Almond Joys.
Yeah, I like those. The Milky Ways are good.
Yeah.
How about, are you going to dress up this Halloween? Do you guys typically dress up?
I am.
I do.
I
You're
love
be?
dressing up with my kids. I'm going to be a Ninja Turtle. I'm going to be Donatello.
Okay.
And because my youngest son is going to be Michelangelo, and my husband's going to be Harry Potter, and my
Okay.
daughter's going to be Hermione.
Okay, real quick, Josie.
So we have the Frozen Elsa and Anna, so I'm going to have to figure out how to be mom.
Okay,
so.
Tunette.
I'm the boring one. I'm not dressing up.
Oh, you're not,
My
okay.
kids are going as the silver Power Ranger and the red Power Ranger.
That's
They
because-
wanted me to be the pink one, but I do not like dressing up.
Well, that's because you dressed up all the way until you were 21.
Yeah.
All right, momaha.com. That's the website you can go to get on their blog. It's not these women that are on their blog, and there's men too. There's a whole group of, there's a community of people blogging on momaha.com. Thanks for your time today. Have a good Halloween.
You too.
All righty.